what's the coaching fraternity like? Are you chatting amongst each other? Are you texting? Like, if there's a certain team you dislike more than others, are you giving advice to the other coach on how to beat them?
Yeah, it's a really good question actually. I'd love to do like I don't know, not a family tree, but a communication circle of who talks to who. Not just amongst head coaches, but just around clubs. So every club's got like an opposition scout, and they always seem to know someone that's been there and knows something about how that club operates.
And every club has one as well.
Well, every club has one. So we always talk. Our guy gets some information. He's like, oh, we know that about that club. It's like, yeah, what did you tell me about us to get that info? So there's this great debate about that. But some of the coaches from other clubs that I have worked with over the journey. So a guy like Chris Fagan, if we're playing a team who they've just played, then I would call him and he'll give me some info about what they focused on and vice versa. I got a call. I won't say who it was, but he called me and he goes, and we won the game. And he goes, oh, yeah, loser calls. So just so you know, the way this works is the loser coach always has to call the other coach, and then you don't know whether that's 24 hours or 24 weeks later, but the losing coach always makes the phone call, and then you're okay after that. So there's little protocols. I'm still learning my way, but I know maybe around half of the head coaches I would talk to at different stages.
It's like this society they all get together.
Yeah, I got we had a coach's Zoom the other day, and Gil McLaughlin was sort of just giving a head coach update, and it was a bit of a stitch up, but CJ, so Chankoth Jath, one of our players, he walked. He's very, very fit and handsome guy, and I think you'll be able to put a graphic up when you show it. But he had he was going to the pool, and he walks past my office to go to the pool. He's just wearing a towel and his budgies underneath or whatever, and he looks in and he sort of half gives me a bit of a sledge, like, "Oh, what are you doing? Door shut." And I said, "Oh, come in." And he walked around behind my desk, and and he didn't know, but I've got a Zoom with like everyone on it.
Every head coach.
Well, they're not all their cameras are on, but maybe 8 of their cameras on. But Gil McLaughlin's the biggest screen at the top. And he comes on and he like looks at the screen and he actually stays there for a few seconds before he recognises like I'm on. And then he sees them all start like smiling. And then James Warple is in the same kit and he's like, "What's going on?" And then he jumps in behind. So I've got these 2 blokes in towels behind me in my office, and Gil McLaughlin is presenting to the head coaches, and I'm just shaking my head. And by the time I like look back, there's 8 of the coaches are like, "What is going on?" And the meeting was a schmozzle after that.
That is very good stuff. Very good.